A moment of silence was held today in Broward County to remember those 17 people who died 4 years ago today in the Parkland massacre. The school superintendent read the names of the 14 students and 3 staff members killed when a gunman stormed the campus on February 14th, 2018. In memory of the lives lost, the Florida Capitol has been lit up in their honor. Also, flags across government buildings in the state are flying at half-staff today.
4 years after the massacre that claimed 17 lives at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, the young gunman awaits his sentencing fate after pleading guilty to the murders. Families of the victims work on trying to guard others against the fate that befell their loved ones. To that end, there is a relentless call for school safety legislation. And I had a chance to sit down with a dad who is helping to lead that effort in memory of his daughter.
We try and keep Gina's light shining.
Tony Montalto is surrounded by family pictures at his Parkland home.
She was wonderful.
Gina Rose Montalto had a captivating smile and artistic spirit.
We miss her very much each day.
Answers seem so obvious now.
We look at the school safety triad, enhanced campus security, better mental health screening and support programs, and finally, should you choose to own one, responsible firearms ownership.
If only the obvious had been evident 4 years ago.
And sadly, all 3 of those things failed us on Valentine's Day in 2018, when my daughter Gina and 16 other wonderful souls were taken from their families and our community.
An angel keeps watch over 14-year-old Gina now. The quote, "Tell the sun and stars hello for me," is inscribed on the bracelet her dad wore when we sat down.
In 2018, we saw political courage.
Montalto is president of Stand with Parkland, a group founded by the families who lost loved ones.
We saw Republicans and Democrats come together and work across the aisle to craft the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act.
Called on the legislature to give me a bill that will allow us to make our schools far safer.
Montalto and other parents were there as then Governor Rick Scott signed the act into law.
It provided money and guidance on how to secure the campus better. It provided increased funding for mental health programs for our students. It also made the most significant changes to Florida firearms law in the last 20 years.
No longer can someone under the age of 21 purchase a firearm under Florida law. Red flag laws went on the books after Parkland, too.
Red flag laws have been very important here in Florida. They've been used almost 5,000 times in the last 4 years. They help protect law enforcement as they do their jobs. They help to allow people who are having difficulties to have their weapons removed and allow them a chance to get help.
In 2019, more action in Tallahassee.
We saw important things like the creation of the Office of Safe Schools and the work on behavioral threat assessment teams being a requirement here in Florida.
2020 included change in the name of another young Parkland shooting victim.
We did see the alerting system law, also known as the ELISA law, pass. And now this is important because it helps add panic alarms to our schools and connect them to emergency services faster.
And in 2021 came passage of the Parents Need to Know initiative.
We realized that we didn't know about the threat. The mental health professionals in the area knew that there was a threat to the school. The school knew there was a threat to the school. Law enforcement knew there was a threat to the school. But nobody told the parents. So now it's a requirement under Florida law to have parents notified if there's a threat to the school, to school transportation, or to school-sponsored events.
There is a constant push for change, though at times the heartbreak is paralyzing.
It's very difficult. Some days I just can't do it. And that goes for all our families. Some days we do spend that day curled up in a ball.
But this dad and airline captain knows only one way: forward, decisively. Never-ending work, now a life mission.
I see the beautiful portrait of Gina over your shoulder. That's what keeps you going.
It does. Gina was a great kid. She was a fantastic daughter, great older sister. She was a straight A student. She was a Girl Scout. She was involved in in our church group.
Looking beyond their pain to a purpose on behalf of schools everywhere.
And we need to honor them and carry on their legacy. As for my family, we always said that Gina would go out and change the world. And now, through her message, we're trying to do that.
Parkland families have also pushed successfully for federal money to help better enhance campus security around the nation. There are frustrations too, including the lack of congressional action for federal red flag laws. But in the end, a debt of gratitude is owed to those who lost everything and yet give every effort in the name of school safety.